if you're at this step, that means you watched my first video, and now I'm going to show you how I take my transformation. I'm going to do my contour, and then I'm going to do my blending so you guys can see how I do those nice cheeks. Yeah, so make sure you stick around for this video. So hey guys, right now I'm going to use a hydrating face primer. It is from e.l.f. This is like $6. You can get it online, you can get it in the store. It was freaking amazing. So basically this is just going to let set my face out so it could be nice, smooth, clear. It's going to make it like a blank canvas. I'm going to squeeze it into my hand, just give it like a few pumps. 1, 2. So what I'm going to do is just going to rub it in my skin. Yeah, rub it in, rub it in. I'm still rubbing more of it. I just want to make sure I get it over my forehead. Just want to get it right above my eyebrows, right above that left eyebrow. I just want to make sure it's going to rub right in my face. It's going to let the makeup pop more. It's going to actually, just hydrate my face so that all that makeup I'm using won't destroy my skin. Get it around your neck too if you want to. And then because I forgot to put it over my eyelids, I'm just going to take a little bit more. Oops. I'm going to take a little bit more and I'm going to put it right above my eyelid. Sometimes all those creases, you want to fill in all those lines that you have in your face. And I'm just gonna go ahead, rub it on my face. Look at my face, it's cute, right? Yeah, it's a feel good, girl. Right. Now I'm gonna use this foundation. It is from Black Opal. I'm gonna use it to just go ahead and highlight the bridge of my nose. That's definitely one place you wanna highlight. Once you do that, you're gonna go ahead, just highlight your forehead. Now I'm gonna make sure I light over my eyelids, because that's definitely somewhere you definitely want to put this color. Or you can put a headband on or keep your hair back. And I'm gonna highlight my cheekbones. Yeah, I'm just speeding the video up a little bit faster for you guys. Next, I'm gonna put the foundation around my 5 o'clock shadow. Sometimes some people, they use like a red to offset their 5 o'clock shadow, but this makeup by Black Opal is pretty thick, so therefore I don't really have to go ahead and use one of those colors to offset my 5 o'clock shadow because it covers it anyways. So whoop, there you go. And then next I'm going to use a different color foundation. This is the Chestnut, I believe, and it's also from Black Opal. It was like $11 or 10. And I'm going to use those to contour my face now. I'm going to contour right here in my cheek crease right here. Yeah, so you're going to do it just like this. Again, guys, I'm not a real makeup artist. I'm just a drag queen. So all these stuff, I don't know what I'm doing. I've learned most of the stuff on YouTube, and you could learn it yourself. But this is how I do it. Yeah, and then I'm going to contour on the side of my nose as well, because I want those, when the light hits it, it's going to look freaking amazing. Yeah, first things first, umbrellas. Yes, make sure you get on your forehead, and sometimes you want to get underneath your chin, just so you could blend the foundation into your neck, so that you want like a hard cut line. Voila, here you go. Now next, I'm going to take this beauty blender. You can find it at most drugstores. You can get it online. You can get it in a lot of different places. You also get it at Ricky. Also, this beauty blender I got from online from Amazon, which is like $2. So what I'm gonna do is gonna have this beauty blender a little wet, and I'm gonna dry it out just a little bit, but you still kind of want to have water in it because the water actually helps the makeup to set more on your face. So just squeeze it out just a little bit. Yeah, make sure it's a little bit wet, a little bit damp. You might want to put a little bit more water on it. That's what I just did. I just put a little more water because I wanted to have a little bit more. And then you're just going to use a tapping motion to press in that makeup on your skin just to blend it out in your face. Because once you put it on, it's going to look a little cakey at first. But what you want to do is just tap it in, 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 tap it in. You just want to make sure you tap it in, and you may want to do it over your eyebrow, but you want to do it lightly over your eyebrows, because again, remember you did cover your eyebrows with the Elmer's glue stick, and you don't want to really rub it off, but you just want to use that beauty blender to tap it down your eyebrows. Then you're just going to make sure for every place that you did put that lighter highlight color, the lighter foundation, you're just going to go in and tap it down, just blend it into your face, blend it in. And right now you're not really concerned about blending the brown, which is the contour part of your face. You're not really concerned about blending that part yet. You're just blending the highlight. And then I'm going to use my other beauty blender, and I'm just going to use a circular wards up motion to blend that in my face. Yes, I'm blending it, right? I'm going to blend it up, and the reason why I'm blending the colors is because often for me it's hard to find the right color foundation for my face. So when I mix these two, it actually gives me a nice subtle tone that I actually like. And then also you want to go ahead and blend it on your nose right there. Yeah, I was like, oh god. Yes, you want to go ahead and blend it. You're trying to blend this out all in your face, but you don't want to blend everything out. Like, you know, you don't make your face too dark, but you still want to make it seem like, you know, you have both color foundation. So you're just going to go ahead and keep blending it. And then you're going to blend it down your neck, because remember guys, you don't want to have that hard line right under your neck. It's just gonna look weird. And sometimes I mostly make a lot of my costumes that cover my neck anyways. I normally don't do it, but this is if you want to do a little bit more violent. Then you also want to blend your forehead. You notice how the makeup is looking like it's all all natural. And I'm just backing up for you guys so you can see it a little bit more, where I'm just blending it, so that all that makeup it's blending, it's giving me a little more highlight. You notice my face did get a little bit darker, but that's because it's blending. Now I'm going to go in with that beauty blender I had one more time. I'm going to put the Heavenly Honey, that's what the makeup was, Heavenly Honey. And I'm just going to go ahead and highlight my cheekbones a little bit more, give it a little more of that foundation just to make it pop. Because since we already mixed these foundations together, it kind of went away. So now I'm just going to go back in there just a little bit, just to give it a nice extra highlight on my cheekbones. And I'm just going to highlight it a little bit more. I'm speeding up a little bit, and you can see, you know, you can definitely notice how my face is looking different when it comes to the highlight part and the contour as well. Oops. Yep, I'm gonna highlight on my chin. I do have a double chin. I think that's sexy. Yeah. First things first. I don't know why that's what stuck in my head. Then I'm gonna highlight my forehead as well. Now once you do that, I'm just going to go ahead and use the same Heavenly Honey. I'm going to highlight and contour my nose a little bit more, just to give you that right shape. You could go whatever shape you like. This is, you know, something general. I don't like it too pointy, I don't like it too wide. I'm just going to give you something general and simple. And then, you know, I'm just going to use the back of that beauty blender on the bottom and just make sure, press everything in, you know. Make sure everything is blended. Make sure that everything, you don't have any hard lines on your face. You may have one or two little hard lines, but you just want to make sure everything is blended in your face. Now look at that. You don't want to blend it too much, but you want to just blend it just right. And again, anytime you could always go back, add more highlight, or as I'm saying, you could add more highlight. Or for me right now, I wanted this to be a little bit darker, my contour. I'm definitely adding more of the chestnut towards my my jawline. I mean, not my jawline, my cheek line, or cheek crease, I'm sorry. Again, I'm doing all this in one take of recording, so I may stumble. And then you want to definitely contour your temples. So go ahead and contour your temples, and you put a little more highlight in there. And then you just want to blend everything down under your neck, so that everything just looks smooth coming down on your neck. And if you want, you could also smile as well, just to see how your cheek will pop more. If you want your cheek to pop a little bit more, do it. Next, I'm going to use a natural setting powder from Busti-ae. This is the clear. It sets clear. You don't have to worry about it. It may look white, but it's a clear. I'm going to use this brush I got from Elf as well. It was like $3. I'm just going to go ahead, put some of the powder on it. I'm just going to blend it and just mix it out all on my face. The reason I'm doing this is so that the makeup gets set, so that it won't look as oily on my face, so that it just looks a little natural. You don't want to use circular motions, just so that you get all of the foundations blended a little bit more together, so you can have all of it set, so you won't have any like watery looking foundation on your face. You just want to make sure all of it is set. Use your nose, put it all over. And again, we're doing this because, you know, we just want everything to look natural, everything to not look oily. This really offsets, especially if you do have an oily face, you definitely want to use a setting powder and just makes it look a little bit more natural. See? Exactly. See, now this is how it looks. My contour is there. My highlight is there. And I just want to put a little bit more powder on my eyebrows because the eyebrows were from the glue. So sometimes it's red, sometimes it's not. I just want to add a little bit more. Which I did a contour and a highlight foundation. I did use two different foundation. You may not see much change, like you may not see much difference. It may just look one big plain blah. But the reason why I did like this was so that sometimes for me, being that I'm like a medium color, I'm not able to find the right foundation. Well, but I was able to mix both of them together while putting on my face. But you can definitely see the difference, like when I'm on live stage, where it definitely looks lighter here. On that side, it looks a little bit darker. And it may not look even now because I'm going to go in with powder, which I'm going to show you how to do in the next video. Well, this is not the next video, but here it is. I'm going to go ahead and put my highlight powder. This is the banana powder, the luxury powder from Busti-ae. Or you can find it from different places. This is the banana yellow. Most drag queens are notorious for this, such as Latrice, Coco, Montrese. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight into this cheekbone. You could definitely notice how it's taking more of a shade. This is the same powder that Kim Kardashian used. That's what it raised the fucking price of it, that fucking bitch. But this is the highlight powder. I'm just going to go ahead, and all you want to do is just press it on. And then at this stage, once you're pressing it on, you do not brush it off yet because you're going to let your face cook. That's the term that we use in the drag society, is letting your face cook while that banana yellow is just getting really set in your face. You know, it's making your face pop more. It's just giving your face, like, you know, that model couture look. And again, you don't want to brush this banana powder off your face yet. You're going to definitely want to let it sit in your face. And then after we do that, we're going to highlight our jaw lines with the powder. You notice how I'm doing it? Yeah, sometimes it's definitely hard to get it all even, but you know, just keep practicing on it until you eventually do know how to make it work. Once I'm finished with that, I'm gonna go ahead with my angle brush, and I'm just gonna highlight my nose contour with some of that banana yellow powder. Like this. Next, for my contour lines, I'm gonna use the chestnut powder from Busti-ae. They do carry a lot of powders, and this one's pretty cheap. So I'm just gonna go right there where my contour is, and I'm gonna just brush a little bit of it on. I'm not using a pressed powder because I don't want it to be that heavy or that dark. So with this, you want to actually just, you know, brush it into your face and just blend your face, and also you're gonna also blend it on the temple area of your face as well, and across your forehead, just to give your face a little bit more round of a shape. Yeah. You can really see my face taking form now. Now we have come to the end of the video, and here you can see my face is already highlighted already with my banana powder, with my chestnut powder on the side of my face. Yes, it may not look all that even, but that's okay, because once you start brushing on the powder and blending everything in, it's going to become a little bit more even. And if you watch my other videos, you will definitely see how, if it's not perfect, I can go in and add a little bit more if I want to. So make sure you check out the next video. Comes right after this.